Hey, shalom, brethren. Hey, this is Aria again from GMS Tampa Bay 12, GMS 13 Ruler Shabbat. I do want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to our Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Kol Haloyim, La Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakha, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Salutations to the Akim that push this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom to you sisters that listen to meekness, quietness, and humbleness. And again, it's your brother Ariel from GMS Tampa Bay 12. And I kind of wanted to just talk about, taking things for granted in this world. And what I mean by taking things for granted, I mean anything. I mean anything, brothers. Just your life in general. Just your life in general, bro. You gotta keep in mind that Yahweh Shem Yahshai is a terrible power. Yahweh Shem Yahshai can take anything from you with the swiftness. We go through our day to day. Yo, bro, we could go through our day to day, and out of the blue, you get a phone call and your whole family's dead. And I'm not even laughing. Like, you can get a phone call and your whole family's dead. You gotta come to the hospital now. You gotta come to the hospital. Let's come to the hospital. Like that. You gotta keep in mind that Yahweh Shem Yahshai is a terrible power. And we in the time of judgment. We in the time of heavy judgment right now. So I'm just gonna read a couple of scriptures here. I'm gonna try not to make this ridiculously long, but I'm gonna read a few scriptures. I'm gonna start with this one. The book of Isaiah, chapter 45, verse 7. And brothers, know this one. It says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord Yahweh, do all these things. Good and evil, light and darkness, is all of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. If the Lord sanctions it, it's going to happen. So this is a time to really reflect on what we're doing in this world, who our power really is and its capabilities. Because once you start getting comfortable, you get secure, that's when the Lord starts to shake things up. Keep in mind that Yahweh Shem Yahshai is the only power. And the time that we're in right now, you got to keep in mind, we are in the last days. This is not a time to be relaxing. Sure, we have our moments, but you know what I mean. This is a time to be extremely serious. And extremely thankful. Thankful for what? The things you love. You got the brotherhood, you got this truth. But what other things you have? Your loved ones, your family. You might have a daughter, you might have a son, you might have a wife. Okay? The little things in life. The Lord could take that stuff from you. The Lord could take everything you ever loved from you. The Lord creates light and darkness. The same way He could bring a baby into the world, He could take your newborn baby out of the world. And it doesn't just die in its sleep. The Lord can take your child out of the world in the most gruesome manner, horrifying manner. Violence. The Lord could take your son from you. The Lord could take your wife from you. The Lord could take your mother, your father from you. The Lord could take your eyesight. Here it is, you could be walking down the road and then something happens and then something flies in your eye and now you're blind. Your ability to walk. The Lord could cripple you in a matter of moments. You'd be paralyzed, bedridden, until the chariots come and destroys this place. Anything you could think of, the Lord could take it from you. The little things we take for granted, the ability to walk and talk, the Lord could take that from you. Your hearing, the Lord could take your hearing from you. People are deaf. You gotta remember, people are actually deaf in the world. You're not, but you could be. You could be. Any of us could be. We gotta keep in mind that our power, He is on our side. Our power is on our side. But the moment you start getting comfortable and thinking everything is sweet, as soon as you start thinking everything is sweet, that's when the Lord's going to pull that rug up from under your feet. And then you'll know that the Most High was never playing no games. Lord kills. And He makes alive. The Lord does kill though. Alright? The Lord kills. You gotta think about Job. You gotta remember, man, you gotta put yourself in Job's shoes. You remember all the things that Job lost? Let's bring it out. I'm gonna bring it out. It's the book of Job. Let me find the verse I want though. We're gonna start in the first chapter. We're gonna start in the first chapter. We'll start at the 17th verse. Job chapter 1 verse 17. It says this. While he was yet speaking, there came also another and said, Chaldeans made out 3 bands and fell upon the camels and have carried them away, yea, and slain the servants with the edge of the sword, and I only am escaped alone to tell thee. While he was yet speaking, there came also another, and said, Thy sons and daughters were eating and drinking wine in the eldest brother's house, and behold, there came a great wind from the wilderness and smote the 4 corners of the house, and it fell upon the young men, and they are dead. And I only am escaped alone to tell thee. This all happened in a matter of moments. Job was trying to process what happened to the camels and everything. All right, and to the servants. And then while he's trying to process that, someone else is this can happen in a matter of moments. While you're in your jollity, while you're in your mirth, or while you're having a bad day. Yeah, you might be having a bad day at work, and then someone comes and tells you that your sons are dead. You got a car accident, they're dead. Worst day of your life. You go home, everybody's crying, wailing, crying. You know how terrible that is? Do you? And I only am escaped alone to tell thee. Then Job arose and rent his mantle and shaved his head and fell down upon the ground and worshipped. So Job worshipped Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai when he heard all this, and said, Naked I came out of my mother's womb, and naked shall I return thither. Yahweh gave, and Yahweh hath taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord Yahweh. That's a real man. That's a real man right there. He said, blessed. What did he say? Salaki. He said, the Lord Yahweh gave, and the Lord Yahweh hath taken away. So the Lord gave you. He gave, just like He gave you, your children, your nice house, whatever the case may be, whatever you have in your world that you cherish. Whether it be your children or somebody in your family, this truth, the Lord could easily take that away from you. Take it away from you. And leave you out there. And if you're not strong, if you don't have the Spirit on you, you're not going to make it to the times that are about to come, because it's going to get worse. Times are about to come upon America and the rest of the world that the world has never seen before. And here it is, you're taking little things for granted. Your ability to move. You can move your arms, turn your head. The Lord could take all that from you. Thing is, keep thinking it's a game, bro. That's the thing. A lot of you people think it's a game, man. A lot of you people think this is funny. And then it happens. Then it happens. Then it happens, and then what? Now you actually got why? You better be calling on the name of the Lord in truth and sincerity. This is the time to come back to the Lord, because the Lord, this is the time of judgment. Things are happening on the earth. Did you see that thing with the plane? The Ethiopian plane? You saw what happened with that? Did y'all see that? Y'all see that? Did you know that everybody died on the plane? Did you know there was like 150 some odd people on the plane and all of them died? Total? You think the Lord is playing games? No, the Lord is not playing games. You know how many families are I don't get it, man. I know you brothers get it, but man, some of you people just don't get it. This thing is not to be played with. And me making this video right now, like I'm like thinking about a lot of things in my life right now. Like, damn, there's a lot of things I love in this life. You know what I mean when I say that. There's, I have a family. I care about my family. Specifically, I have my brothers. The Lord take one of my brothers away, one of my, some of my family away, man. Do I have the spirit of Job? Do I? I hope so. The Lord can do these things. You can't take nothing for granted out here. The Lord gave it to you. The Lord can take it away with the swiftness. Playing games. I'm gonna skip over the that's crazy. This is page 666. It's the mark of the beast. This is page 666 in the Bible I'm on right now. I didn't even notice that. This is page 666 in the Bible. You gotta remember, this is also the year of Charagma. There's a lot of things that are happening right now. Yeah, Charagma. Basically going into what? The RFID microchip. The mark. Okay, when you look at the word mark, all right, in the New Testament, in the book of Revelation, chapter 13, it's the word Charagma. El Apostle Tahar dubbed this the year of Charagma, meaning that what? You're going to start seeing signs of the end of the world. You're going to start seeing the signs of the RFID microchip coming to fruition. And we are seeing that. And you still got people out here playing games. Not even considering that that's a thing. Not even considering that Esau's about to implement the mark of the beast out there. You're not even considering that. And if you don't want to take it, what's the Lord going to do? The Lord's going to end up taking your life. I'm going to chapter 2 of the book of Job. I'm going to start at verse 7. It says, "So went Satan forth from the presence of Yahweh, and smote Job with sore boils from the sole of his foot unto his crown." So now, all that happened with Job. Now, guess what? Now, Yahweh Shem Yahshai gave Satan the go ahead to smite Job with boils, bro. He's smitten with boils. Itchy as boils. And he took him a potsherd to scrape himself withal, and he sat down among the ashes. Job is in a low place right now. Pathetic, like in a real pitiful, pathetic state. He lost everything he ever loved in life, and now he's covered with boils. Scraping himself with a potsherd. Looking crazy. Sitting in the ashes, mourning. Verse 9, Job 2:9. "Then said his wife unto him, Dost thou still retain thine integrity? Curse Yahweh and die." That's what the chick said. His wife, his woman that he loved, telling him to curse the Most High and die. Curse your God and die. That's what she said. Look at you. You look like crap. The Most High isn't doing nothing for you. Why don't you curse your God and die? Look at you. You piece of shit. Just die already. What did Job say? But he said unto her, Thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. What? Shall we receive good at the hand of the Most High Yahweh? And shall we not receive evil? That's a real question. Here it is. We getting all this good stuff. Here it is. Job was rich. All through the honor and glory of Yahweh by Shemi Al-Shai. Job had all these resources and a beautiful family. The same way he received that through the spirit of Yahweh by Shemi Al-Shai, he received the evil. Job was a real man. I'm telling you right now, that's some integrity. That is the definition of integrity. And we have to be on that mindset. Not saying that the Lord is going to do that to us, but we're going to have to go through some things regardless. Whether you believe it or not, all of us are going to have to go through some things. And the Lord's not going to put us through anything. If we be men of the Lord's not going to put us through anything that we can't handle. He's always going to give us a path out. But what? We have to hold our integrity as well. We have to hold our integrity. We have to be true to this. Sincere. And the Lord will know if you're sincere. So when you catch your little hell, the Lord is going to give you a path out and you're going to find it. And you're going to be all right. But if you're not sincere, the Lord is going to do something to you and you're going to be destitute. It's not a game, bros. He said, I read it again. What? Shall we receive good at the hand of the Most High, and shall we not receive evil? In all this, did not Job sin with his lips? So all these things that happened, Job didn't talk shit. Job didn't curse the Lord. Job did not sin. He held his integrity to the utmost. To the utmost. While the woman, she lost it. She never had it. Job is a man of the Lord. Job was a man of the Lord. And if he's here today, he's a man of the Lord today. He's probably amongst the ranks of Great Millstone. Probably. I don't know. Brothers got to hold your integrity. Remember that, take nothing for granted out here. The Lord will take it away from you. The Lord will take it up. You think you safe out here. Matter of fact, let's get that. You think you safe? You think everything's sweet and dandy? Just like that, the Lord's gonna flip it upside down. Let me find it. And we'll end it with this through the Spirit. This is the book of First Thessalonians chapter 5. We'll just get to the point. Verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Just like that. When they shall say peace and safety, when you think everything is good, safe, you think everything's safe out here in America, just like that, the Lord's going to flip it on you. And all types of things are going to happen in your life. That's what the world is saying right now. The world is saying peace and safety. And the Lord is going to flip it on them. These Americans, I'm going to give you an example. These Americans, they're taking life for granted right now. They're taking everything in life for granted right now. And what's going to end up happening with them? All of them are going to die. They're taking everything for granted right now. Driving the cars, smoking cigarettes, whatever you do, these people are doing every day. Just consuming, bunch of consumers. Useless eaters. They think it's just going to be like this forever. They think it's going to be like this forever and ever and ever until they die. Well, yes, it is going to be like that until they die. But before that happens, the world is going to get crazy. The Lord is going to show them. It's going to come upon them like upon a woman that's travail, a woman with a child. As a woman give birth, you're not going to be able to hold it back. It's going to be pain. So really the point of all this is Really give thanks to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua for what you got. Whether it be a little bit or whether you have, if you're blessed with a lot, don't take it for granted. Brothers got families. Brothers got resources too. Brothers got the truth first and foremost in the brotherhood. And with that, the Lord could take it all away. He could take it away. He could take it away piece by piece. If you're not sincere, the Lord will do that to you. The Lord will do it to you. Don't take anything for granted out here in this world. Your ability to walk and talk, your ability to see, your eyesight, don't take that for granted. Give thanks for that. You ate today, give thanks for that. You drank today, you had alcohol, you feel good, you saucy, give thanks for that. You got the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua still on you through all the shit you have to go through in this world. Give thanks for that. Because if you're not sincere and you're not grateful for this in a time of grace, the Lord will take it from you. He'll take it from you. Hey, man, shalom to the elect, man. Appreciate y'all out there. Lord willing, I'm part of the number, man. But shalom to the elect. May the Lord continue to bless you. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, B'Hashem Rakak with us. Barakatham to you brothers and you sisters out there, all right? That are sincere as well too, are trying to learn this thing. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. You know, the real leaders of Israel. All right, the most important people on this earth. All right, shalom to you brothers and sisters. Peace.